An idiom is a phrase or expression that has a figurative meaning, which is different from the literal meaning of the words used. In other words, an idiom is a combination of words that cannot be understood by taking the literal definition of the individual words. Instead, idioms are used to convey a message or idea in a more creative and interesting way. For example, it's raining cats and dogs. Of course, that is impossible. Can you imagine cats and dogs falling from the clouds? The phrase raining cats and dogs is an idiom used to describe a heavy downpour of rain. It is believed that the phrase originated in England in the 17th century when heavy rainstorms would often wash stray animals into the streets. The sight of these animals being carried along by the rushing water may have led people to describe the rain as raining cats and dogs. Regardless of its origin, raining cats and dogs has become a widely used idiom in many parts of the world to describe heavy rainfall. Idioms are a common part of everyday conversation and can add color and depth to our language. Here are 10 idioms that are commonly used in everyday conversation. 1. Get off my back. This idiom is used to tell someone to stop bothering or criticizing you. I know you're trying to help, but please get off my back about exercising. She asked her parents to get off her back about her grades because she was doing her best. 2. Get out of here. This idiom is used to express disbelief or surprise. You won the lottery? Get out of here. He got promoted after only 6 months? Get out of here. 3. Not a chance in hell. This idiom means that something is impossible or very unlikely to happen. He thinks he's going to win the lottery, but there's not a chance in hell. She wants to go on vacation during peak season, but there's not a chance in hell they can afford it. 4. Don't let the door hit you in the butt on your way out. This idiom is used to tell someone to leave and not come back. I'm tired of your lies and excuses. Don't let the door hit you in the butt on your way out. After being fired, John was told by his boss, "Don't let the door hit you in the butt on your way out." 5. A dime a dozen. This means something is very common or easy to get. Those cheap sunglasses are a dime a dozen. In this city, coffee shops are a dime a dozen. 6. In hot water. This means being in trouble or facing consequences for something. He's in hot water for missing his deadline. She's in hot water for breaking the vase. 7. Costs an arm and a leg. This idiom means that something is very expensive. I would love to buy that new car, but it costs an arm and a leg. The price of tickets for the concert was so high that it would have cost us an arm and a leg to attend. 8. Cutting corners. This idiom means to do something quickly or cheaply, often at the expense of quality. The construction company was accused of cutting corners to finish the project ahead of schedule. If you keep cutting corners with your work, you'll never produce anything of quality. 9. Hit the nail on the head. This idiom means to accurately identify or describe a problem or situation. You hit the nail on the head with your analysis of the situation. She hit the nail on the head when she guessed what her friend was going to say next. 10. Piece of cake. This idiom means that something is very easy. Don't worry about the test, it's a piece of cake. I've been cooking for years, so making lasagna is a piece of cake for me. Overall, idioms can be a fun and expressive way to communicate in everyday conversation. I hope you have learned something new. Please help our channel by subscribing. Thank you for taking the time to watch.